Good evening. I am Mrs. H. Fatima, Assistant Professor in Mathematics, Department of Science and Humanities, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. Now let us discuss about the applications of statistics in some fields with examples. The field of statistics is concerned with collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data. As technology becomes more present in our daily lives, more data is being generated and collected now than ever before in human history. Statistics is the field that can help us understand how to use this data to do the following things: gain a better understanding of the world around us, make decisions using data, make predictions about the future using data. Here are some examples of how statistics is used in real life. The first example, weather forecasting. Statistics is used heavily in the field of weather forecasting. In particular, probability is used by weather forecasters to assess how likely it is there will be rain, snow, clouds, etc. on a given day in a certain area. Forecasters will regularly say things like there is a 90% chance of rain today between or after 5 p.m. to indicate that there's a high likelihood of rain during certain hours. The next example is sales tracking. Retail companies often use descriptive statistics like the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, and interquartile range to track the sales behavior of certain products. This gives companies an idea of how many products they can expect to sell during different time periods and allows them to know how much they should keep in inventory. The third example is health insurance. Health insurance companies often use statistics and probability to determine how likely it is that certain individuals will spend a certain amount on healthcare each year. For example, an actuary at a health insurance company might use factors like age, existing medical conditions, current health status, etc. to determine that there is a 80% probability that a certain individual will spend $10,000 or more on healthcare in a given year. The next example is traffic. Traffic engineers regularly use statistics to monitor total traffic in different areas of a city, which allows them to decide whether or not they should add or remove roads to optimize traffic flow. Also, traffic engineers often use time series analysis to monitor how traffic changes throughout the day so they can optimize the behavior of traffic lights. The next example is investing. Investors use statistics and probability to assess how likely it is that a certain investment will pay off. For example, a given investor might determine that there is a 5% chance that the stock of a company A will increase 100 times during the upcoming year. Based on this probability, they will decide how much of their portfolio to invest in the stock. The sixth example is medical studies. Statistics is regularly used in medical studies to understand how different factors are related. For example, medical professions often use correlation to analyze how factors like weight, height, smoking habits, exercise habits, and diet are related. If a certain diet and overall weight is found to be negatively correlated, a medical professional may recommend the diet to an individual who needs to lose weight. The next example is manufacturing. Statistics is often used in manufacturing to monitor the efficiency of different processes. For example, manufacturing engineers may collect a random sample of widgets from a certain assembly line and track how many of the widgets are defective. They may then perform a one proportion is a test to determine if the proportion of widgets that are defective is lower than a certain value that is considered acceptable. The next example is urban planning. Statistics is regularly used by urban planners to decide how many apartments stores, apartments, shops, stores, etc., should be built in a certain area based on population growth patterns. For example, if an urban planner sees that the population growth in a certain part of the city is increasing at an exponential rate compared to other parts of the city, then they may decide to prioritize building new apartment complexes in that part of the town compared to another area. Thank you.